Hi there, how are you? I'm Bob Carley and I have popped into your inbox to personally invite you to come and join me for a cup of tea and a chat, or as we're saying, a tea and a talk, on Thursday the 10th of September. That's Thursday of this week, and we're going to have 3 tea breaks. We're going to have one at 10 in the morning, one at 1 o'clock lunchtime, and then one at 8 p.m. in the evening. And we're going to be talking about the whole subject of suicide and mental health. Why would we do that on the 10th of September? Well, Thursday is World Suicide Prevention Day. And maybe you've never heard of that before, but if I was asked to describe it, I would probably say to you, it's the one day in the year when everybody stops to consider suicide, the impact that it's having on our communities, on our families, and on us as individuals, and to consider what could we do to change that. So we're bringing in some very special guests to join me. So at the 10 o'clock one in the morning, I'll be joined by Lorraine Taylor, who's going to come and share her story and the impact that the loss of her brother Stephen to suicide has had on her and her family. We're going to talk about Stephen. We're going to commemorate him. We're going to honour him, and we're going to see what an inspiration he's been to his sister and where that's led her in life. And we're just going to be open and honest conversation. We've no track or agenda. Just I've asked Lorraine to come and share her story. And maybe she'd share a little bit about the Wolf Run Challenge, which she's running for SOS, which I have to say is a massive impact. And, and I hope in some way that is honouring the memory of Stephen. So 10 o'clock, come and hear Lorraine Taylor. I know you're going to learn some incredible life lessons from her story. At lunchtime at 1 o'clock, I'm delighted to be joined by friends of mine, Joe and Katrina Dixon, from their home in Gorey. And they will share what has got to be every parent's nightmare. They're going to share how their world was impacted by the loss of their son Fergus, who was only 16 when he chose to end his own life. And I have heard Joe and Katrina speak at many events across the country. I never tire of hearing their story, and I tell you what, I never tire of hearing their sense of hope and how they find hope in that terrible situation. And I know you're going to be greatly touched, greatly helped, and greatly inspired and encouraged by what they have to say. So that's at 1 o'clock. So don't miss that one. Bring along your cup of tea, because I told Joe and Katrina it's tea and talk. So make sure you do that. And then at 8 o'clock in the evening, I'm delighted that John Meehan, the head of the National Office of Suicide Prevention, what must be an incredibly busy day for him, has graciously said he'll join us for the 8 o'clock webinar, where I've asked him to come and share the initiatives that the NOSP, the National Office of Suicide Prevention, are putting in place. What's available to help people. Yes, we can do more, and I know that's John's passion is to do far much more, but let's talk about what we are doing and how we can do more together, and how as a community and different organisations we can link in with each other and just change the way our country thinks about mental health and suicide. And we're going to share a little bit about what we're doing as well in Suicide Survivors Place, because also in the evening webinar I'm going to be joined by my friend and colleague Catherine Redmond, and she heads up our programme, so she'll be able to share from our Eden programme, through our supporters programme, our RAP programme, our wellness workshops, our webinars. She'll share with us what we have in our suite of knowledge and experience that we love sharing with people to help them on their journey. So 3 webinars, or 3 tea and talk conversations with Bob. Join us 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock and 8 o'clock. The links are below. Make sure you don't miss your chance. Put your kettle on, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the day. God bless.